Oh, it's good to see you again.
Well, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to Home in Hearthstone. I'm Matt Castle, and we're going to continue our ladder matches here in Hearthstone. In the last episode, we found out that we had a big old reset, and so now we're trying to restart our ladder matches. As always, we'll be playing as a hunter. So let's go ahead and get started.
Versus Gul'dan.
Alright, looks like we're going up against a warlock.
The hunt begin.
So we're going to go ahead and drop our core hound. We're going to keep our animal companion and the bloodfen raptor though. Those are both good early game pulls, and very nicely we'll have our raid leader as well. Oh man, hand gets better and better. The only problem with this deck is that I do not have a heck of a lot of first turn plays. But, c'est la vie. Life goes on. Lovely flame imp out from our hunter friend there. And just to prove me wrong, there's one of my turn 1 plays right there. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and play our raptor. And, these two minions should shade rather well. Or we can get Demon Fire. Good stuff.
That was a mistake.
Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and go Animal Companion. And look who we have. Good old Huffer. Alright. I think we're going to go ahead and go straight for the warlock.
Job's done.
Honestly, if he wants to trade, I'll let him, but I'd like to get some use out of Huffer while we can. Plus, the lower the health of the warlock, the less likely he can use his hero power. We don't want him to be able to just keep drawing cards endlessly. Alright, so let's see. How about we go ahead and throw out our animal companion again. Hopefully we get something cool. Huffer, again, not so bad. And we'll have our good friend here, Timberwolf, and we're gonna go again straight for the warlock. And limiting his ability to use his hero power is really key to actually being successful against a warlock. Next play will probably be multi-shot, and then we can take care of his Imp Master, as well as any imps he might have spawned.
Do I have to?
Oh, Blood Imp.
You're in trouble now.
Oh, that succubus can definitely be nasty. But it can be equally nasty for him. Alright. So, let's go ahead and start trying to thin out the field. Hopefully we can hit the succubus and maybe a couple of these imps. Not the best that we could have hoped for. So we'll have to go ahead and take out that succubus. Definitely don't want that hanging around, and we'll go ahead and end our turn. And I gotta say, I'm not sure if an Imp Master will suicide or not, to be honest. Obviously we won't find out this turn, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll pay our Tundra Rhino. We'll be to do
Don't
much
have
with
enough
him.
mana.
Oh, we don't have enough mana. Like derp. I think we're gonna take out Imp Master now,
Job's done.
and then we can take out the rest of these imps slowly but surely. Actually, he may throw them at my Tundra Rhino to keep it off the board anyway. Next turn, if the Tundra Rhino survives, will definitely be our Hound Master. And see where we go from there. Certainly is losing a lot of cards to keep my board clear, though it doesn't seem to be working very successfully for him. Right. So I think we're going to go ahead and hit a Stormwind Champion just because our only other option would be 2 raid leaders, I think, and I like this better. The meteor target for him. Let's see what he does. If he leaves it up, we can double raid leader and you know, really bring a hurt to him there. For 8 and 1 hit next turn. Soulfire and a couple of minions would do it for him. Can't think of anything else in a Warlock deck that might take out my Stormwind Champion offhand.
I wonder. Who dares summon me?
And a Doom Guard. That's great.
Almost out of time.
Okay. So I think what we will do is we will Razorfen Hunter,
Mess with us.
so we can then put a Hound Master on the boar, force him to use his Doom Guard on the boar instead of on my face. So hopefully that works out for us.
The gates are open.
And he throws down his own taunt, which is definitely not what we wanted to see. I'm fairly certain the way this exchange is going to work is... Yeah, okay, so there he goes. He traded out my taunt. Now end his turn. Okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll double raid leader.
Handle it.
We will take out his Stormwind Champion. And then we will go for some direct damage.
Job's done.
End our turn, and hopefully we get a beast in the next turn so we can play our Hound Master. Regardless, we're still doing pretty well here. We've got enough damage to kill him in the next turn. So, unless he comes out with some taunt, some other way of clearing the entire board, I think we've pretty much got this match in the bag. Waiting for a Hellfire or something like that. Would just ruin my day. Shadow Bolt, okay. Still have lethal right now. There's the Hellfire. Awesome. Great. Oh, and he just kills himself. Very nicely played, Mr. Warlock. And now we've successfully boosted ourselves up to a Leper Gnome. Looks like we don't get a streak bonus anymore. That's too bad. Well, we'll see you next time. Hope you've had a good Tuesday. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.